Okay, this is the head and neck portion for the physical exam. In this section, you are going to need your pen light, so make sure it's always in your pocket. So if you don't have your white coats yet, make sure it's like in your pants pocket or something. You're also going to need the cotton tip wood applicators. If it is not during COVID protocols, you're going to need a tongue depressor. And that's it for now. All right, so inspection of the head, face, scalp, and neck. Take your pen light. Just do a very general scan. The head, making sure to see if there's any nodules, masses, rash, redness, anything of that sort. And then you're going to do palpation of the head and neck. So stand behind because we're also going to do some other things after this. So make sure you're getting in. Go by around here. Just head, sinus area, cheeks, chin. Asking if there's any pain or tenderness.
If your patient does feel uncomfortable with you being behind them, you can do this test facing them as well.
Yep. All right, so next is going to be cervical lymph node palpation. So since you're already standing back here, we're going to start off. This is the order that we learned. So submental, so go midline. And then you're going to do submandibular, going around, then tonsillar, back here. Preauricular, so in front of the ears. Post-auricular, behind. Suboccipital, so at the base of the occiput, back here. And then anterior and posterior, the cervical chain. So the superficial and deep. So do you do one at a time?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we're going to go along the SCM, one at a time. So along the SCM here. So superficial.
I think you can do superficial together,
Yeah,
and then when we do deep, you do one per side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So make sure you're going along the SCM, and then so when you do deep, have them tilt their head so you go a little bit deeper and a little more posterior to the SCM. And now the other side. All right, and then you're going to do supraclavicular. So have them round their shoulders forward a little, and then you can get right in there on each side. Okay, next we are going to do thyroid. So first is going to be inspection, so come around the front again. You're just going to check to see if the trachea is midline, which it is. And then, so we're going to do a total of 5, have them swallow 5 times. So first, you're just going to have them do it when you're standing forward. Because we're still in COVID right now, we're wearing masks. During the test, you probably won't be able to have a sip of any water or fluids. So during the test, I think you just kind of pretend that you're doing it. Mm-hmm. So because we're in a safe space, friends, we're gonna bubble together. She's gonna take a sip. So first you're gonna have her take a swallow here. All right. So you're gonna just note any deviation in the thyroid. And then for the other ones, you're gonna have her laterally flex. So for anterior on this left side here, palpate, swallow, and then posterior, you're going to go behind the SCM, swallow, and then laterally flex the other way, swallow again, and then posterior, one more swallow. Very good.
Thank you.
It's really hard if you don't have anything to drink, so.
Just do your best to mimic it so that you can see the swallow.
Yeah. All right, so next we're going to do muscles of facial expression. So first because we have masks on, you can't really tell. So you're going to have her smile, and then smile, and then frown, and then pucker your lips. Sorry you can't see any of this. And you're going to puff your cheeks out. And during all these, you're going to just note if anything is asymmetrical. So
it's a smile, a frown, a
Pucker,
pucker,
and puff your
a puff.
cheeks out. And then you're gonna have them furrow their eyebrows, and then
Have them raise their eyebrows.
like they're surprised. And then the last one that we always forget is the platysma. So it's kind of hard to describe, but you can show them.
I was once told that it's for men who are shaving. So this doesn't really work for women, but I guess if you're shaving your neck, you kind of like tense your platysma. And when I learned, the person taught me to like pet the platysma. The platysma.
And the last muscle of facial expression, which is on the comment side, you are. Oh, we can actually do this for this one. We had to wear a face mask for ours. So you are going to tell your patient, I'm going to be placing my hands on your eyelids. Is that okay?
Yes.
All right, so you are going to kind of come in and open up their eyelids so that they can't close it. So now you're going to have them try to close. Sorry. I didn't have a good grip. So make sure you have a good grip.
Practice one.
She has very strong eyelids. There we go. And then because these are muscle tests, you're going to want to hold for 5 seconds. So don't just have them smile, frown, puff out their cheeks. You have to watch your watch for 5 seconds to make sure. Okay, so that's all for muscles of facial expression. Next is going to be muscles of mastication. So for the COVID protocols, you are only going to be doing the pterygoids. So you're going to have her bring her jaw to the side and push into my hand here, hold for 5 seconds, and then other side. Make sure you're stabilizing so that their head isn't like moving. And if this wasn't during COVID, you would take your tongue depressor and then have them open their mouth and bite down and then give a little tug. All right? Then you can relax. Okay, next is going to be sensory to the face. So you're going to do pain and light touch. So take your cotton tip wooden applicators. So I'm going to do the light touch first. Make your wisp, just like all the other exams. Have them expose their sternum. Say this is what this is going to feel like. Mm-hmm. All right, so this one you're going to do in the 3 regions for the trigeminal nerve. So forehead region, cheek, and the chin. So it's a little more difficult with the masks on, but just kind of do around it. So you're going to have them say where, like, and point to where they feel the wisp with their eyes closed. Okay. All right, tell me where you feel the sensation. Do 1 in each region on each side. All right, very good. Next, we're going to do pain. So sharp, dull. So break off a piece. All right, so expose your sternum again. So this is going to be dull.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And this is going to be sharp.
Sure.
All right. So make sure it's nice and sharp. Let's try that again. Dull.
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh, yep.
All right, so same distribution, the 3 patterns for the trigeminal nerve, and have them do sharp and dull in each 3 regions. Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm. Dull. Dull. Sharp. Dull. Dull.
All right. And so that is all for the head and neck for the physical exam.